this fluffy brush to tap it in. Remember, I'm not dragging it, I'm just... Hello guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can slay your eyebrows from 0 to 100 like this. So if that interests you, do also like, comment and subscribe, and let's get right into this video. So I'm applying this Miracle setting powder on my brow area, just so that it stays in place all day. So I'm using the basic David's pencil, just so that you know that this pencil can actually do wonders and make your brows stay in place. So you don't need extra things. If you know how to outline your brows, then you're good to go. It doesn't really matter what products you are using. So you want to start off by following your natural hairline. That's basically what we're doing. You're not doing anything extra. And you make sure that your pencil is this sharp, not blunt. So you go straight this way. This is where my hairline starts, and this is where we're ending the brows. This is the beginning of my brow. So I like to make the front really natural. So I like starting here because it gives me definition. It makes me know where I'm going to end and where the brow should start from. So I just start here and I go slightly. So one thing you want to notice, you don't want to press in your hand. You don't want to make it too hard. You don't want to be too hard on the pencil. You just want to put in light strokes and just follow your natural brow shape. That's just all you want to follow. And then you go like this. And that's it. So I don't let my pencil get to the front because I want that place to be natural. So next thing also goes for this other brows. Once you've done the first outline, your pencil will be looking like this. So you want to sharpen it again. And I'm using this sharpener from Zara. So you get to sharpen again, and then you go to the upper part of the outline. I'm just following my hairline. And then this is where people have issues, this arc. You don't have to draw it up or, make it curve or something. Just follow what you have there and go in this way. You can see that I just curved it where it actually curved. And then I join it to the one underneath. Okay. So I'm still going to sharpen this pencil again. Same thing, I just drag it down. So this actually depends on your own brow shape, but same application applies. Can you see? So for you to know a very good brow, even when you've not highlighted it, it's looking really nice. So brows are supposed to be sisters, not identical twins. Sometimes your natural brow shape can be different, so you don't want to stay dragging yourself on how you can get them looking the same thing. So just make sure that they're similar. That's all that matters. So what you want to do is now fill it in, especially the tail. We'll fill in the tail first. You're not darkening it too much anyways. And then the same thing goes for here. Just light strokes. Next, I'm going to be sharpening this pencil again so we can fill in the ear areas. So this is where you want to be very, very patient so that you have the airline, air-like strokes, and you have natural brows. So you just want to go in and follow your air strokes just like this. See what I'm doing? I'm not even pressing it at all. I'm just putting in airline stroke. You know, I have air there already, so I don't want to do too much. Just follow it like this by putting it up, and that's it. You want to make the front really natural, so you just want to put your pencil this way and just do some air-like strokes and fill in where there are no air. Basically, that's it. You can see how this is looking. So it's only this tail part that really needs a lot of filling. This front part, just leave it, let it be natural. So even this one that I've not filled, you can see that it's looking good. So I don't really need to do too much there. I'll just do same thing. Filling with airline stroke. So this brow should not even take you 5 minutes. That's it, guys. So I'm going to be using a brow tint to just put everything in place. So I'm using this one from Blot Cosmetics. I'm just going to be filling it in like this. So no more bad brows, guys. So tell me why you can't take this brow out like this even without highlighting it. It's looking so good already. So the next tools that we are going to be using, this angle brush. You can see how flat it is, like you want to make it really flat. And then a blending brush, a fluffy blending brush. So I'm going to be using this concealer from Eyebrow. You want to use a concealer that is 2 shades or 3 shades lighter than you. This is actually way lighter, but I like my brow highlight really light because I don't really conceal the top of my brows. It's already looking so neat, so I don't really need to do too much. So I'm using this Eyebrow Cosmetics concealer to clean up the brows. I'm just going to be following the same outline that we've done. If you've done a good outline, your concealing will be really, really neat. And you don't need to pack too much concealer, just little. Look at what I'm using, just a little amount so that it will be easy and seamless. So, just following it. Can you see? And then you brush it down. I didn't even carve my brow. You can see that I have hairs all over the place, and this brow is still going to look good. So we need more concealer, just a little bit. So I'm not going to allow it get to the very front. Just following the outline, making sure that my hand is straight and steady. Let me see that. And then you drag it down. So you don't need to put it all the way here because of I have contour going on here. I have contour here. So there's no point putting concealer there. You're just going to nullify the essence of the contour. Do you get? So let's do the other one. So we'll take little concealer again. And then You come on here and do the same thing. So now that we've highlighted our brows, look at how it's looking. You want to blend it in very well using the same angle brush. And sometimes you want to let it sit for like a minute or two so that the concealer really gives you a full coverage, especially for your brow bone area, so that it's well highlighted. So you're just going to be going in with this fluffy brush to tap it in. Remember, I'm not dragging it, I'm just tapping it in. And you want to be careful that you're not punching into the brows. Just like that. Blend it in. And also blend this part. Snatched. Next, you want to go into using a powder. I'm using this one from Milani in Warm to set my brow area. You know, the concealer is really bright, so I just want to cool it down and make it stay matte using this powder. So I'm just going to blend it in like this. And for this area, so that it blends into my highlight and my foundation here. I don't want that demarcation.